Welcome back everybody to another video of Yamkela Manya YouTube channel. Yeah guys, you speak football as you always do. Yeah, yesterday against Kevin Hunt's team, Devon City, which used to be named the Peter Marisburg, we managed to pick up 3 points, 3 goals. It was a 3-1 scoreline. Yeah, I know. I said earlier that we might win 2-1, but I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure. Especially when they scored that first goal. Oh, Williams, I don't know why. None of the players jumped. Even Williams didn't jump. That's why I felt like we might win the game by 2-1, or it might be a draw. But luckily, Ayende scored a goal, which I didn't see it coming. I don't want to lie, because before we had scored that goal from Ayende, there were no opportunities which were clear-cut chances. Yeah, and then Reynas came up to the party as you always do, even Utashrik Matthews, but more about that as you go on in the video. First and foremost, let's start with the starting 11. The starting 11, I think I missed about three players. I think it was on the left, on the right I said Tapelo Morena will start, but it ended up being Umutau, and then on the left I said Lunga will start, but it ended up being Mutiba. I got the 4 and 5 correctly, and in the midfield I said it was going to be Mukwena, Ayende, and who did I say it will be? Oh, and then I also said Adams. It turns out our coach Katoso went with the Tlako, and then the forward I got them correctly, because I had known that Shaluli was not going to start that game. I knew that Ikram Reynas was going to start that game, especially after the throw against Marumo Kalans, and Shaluli had started, and he wasn't impactful on that game. So from the word go, I think everyone did well. Even Mutau did well. I didn't expect him to start. And luckily he started, and he produced a very good performance. You could see those touches he was playing with Sales and Litlaku, whenever Litlaku went on the right, and also Williams, and also Ayende. You could see how the touches they were playing on the right, and the right flank was always our main attacking option, more than on the left, where Motiba, Tashrik Matthews, who's this other guy, Mukwena. Yeah, they didn't use that side a lot, and even Litlaku, I think, was the one who was playing as a 10, going from one side to another side. And we also saw how Silas can play. Silas is a good player when he's playing on the right, when he's not asked to interchange between the center and the right, When he's only sticking on the right, you can see that he's a good player, because yesterday he produced a good performance. His game was, I would say, I'll rate his game out of 10. I would say I'll give him a 7.5. That's the minimum, or 8. Yeah, I'll give him 8. Yeah, let me give him 8. That's the average. I'll give him 8. So 80 out of 10. That's 80%. So he was good. Other than those short things he will do, maybe he will misplace a pass, or he will lose a ball. You see, other than those things, he was well as well. He was also able to get those passes. His all-around game was good. So was Tashrik Matthews, but Tashrik Matthews and missing chances. I think the game he could have won it 4-1. There was a chance where he missed. I don't know how he missed that chance, but it's what he does, Tashrik Matthews. Even in the Champions League final, when we were playing against Pyramid, he missed a sitter. So I don't know what's going on with this guy. He missed his sitters. He's able to run behind the defense. He's able to do that. He's able to drift in. He's able to beat players. But sometimes when he gets those one-on-one chances, you don't know what happens. You will just miss a good chance to Tashrik Matthews. I don't know what's the issue. Maybe he still has an issue when it comes to finishing. If you can just teach him finishing, maybe he'll do well. I don't know. I really don't know why he missed that chance. Because immediately after he missed that chance, he got another chance and he was able to bury it. That pass from Ikram Reynas to set up with Tashrik Matthews, beautiful. Ikram Reynas all-round game, beautiful, guys, beautiful. That's why I'm saying I do not understand the pressure coming from the fans that Peter Shalulu must play. Look, Peter Shalulu is a good player. Peter Shalulu has given Mamelodi Sundowns so much, but I feel like Ikram Reynas, when given the chance, he produces wonder. He produces a wonderful game, and he deserves to play. I've realized that they can't play together. Maybe the reason they can't play together is because you do not have a perfect number 10. That's why I wanted to Zwana back off for us to go and get that number 10. And then let's play that diamond shape. let's have number 10, which will then feed the guys with chances, because we all know teams against us are going to play a low defense. Even in North Africa, they're going to play a low defense. So we need that number 10 who's going to create chances, because if you're going to play Shalulile and Ikram Renas, none of them are chance creators. Both of them they bury chances. So who you are going to have to create the chances? You can have Silas. Silas is not a perfect number 10. So as Leclerc is not a perfect number 10. So that's the issue. I've realized sometimes we will play Jaden Adams as a number 10, and it's not working, because Jaden Adams is also a box-to-box midfielder, just like Mukwena. I know Mukwena can play as a pivot, but his best position is to be at number 8, box-to-box. That's why in the squad they play either Sitole or LaRue or Opas as the pivot, and let Mukwena play as the box-to-box, because that's his best position. That's why you find that majority of the people will be saying Mukwena carries Bafana. It's not because of anything special. It's just that Bafana, he gets to play his main position, his best position, where he's more effective than playing as a CDM. But at Sundowns, I know why they're playing him as a CDM is because teams tend to play a low block against us. They tend to stay on their half. So we do not need someone who's just going to stay. We need someone who can do that box to box, but while at the same time playing as a pivot. So he's more of a pivot than an 8-to-8, even though he's interchanging between those positions. So yeah, so it was a good game. It was perfect with Leclerc playing there as a number 10. And like, look, I know against other teams it's not gonna be the same, because look, this is what Durban. Not that I'm saying Durban City is a small club, because look, they have a good coach. They have this guy called Kevin Hunt, and if you can see when we scored that second goal from Tashrak Matthews, when he played that pass, you can see the reaction of Kevin Hunt. He realizes, even with his experience, that pass, that splitting pass defense pass was spectacular, was beautiful, was brilliant. There was nothing he could do, all his defense could do. So we were lucky to get that second goal. Even the first goal, as I noted earlier, we were not creating much clear-cut chances for us to say like we deserved to be 1-1 up. I feel like that was because if you see, and he got that ball and he just turned and shot. He was not even sure that it's gonna go inside the net, but luckily it went inside the goal. And then you also like the all round from Muta, as I stated, as I didn't expect him to start. He was also a good player. He also played a lovely game. And then the substitution, Jaden Adams came in. He also produced wonderful performance. Who else came in, if I can remember correctly? Tapelo Morena came in. He also produced a wonderful performance. I was waiting to see Mbala, but it turns out no, Mbala didn't play this game. Hopefully he will come back, because I really want Mbala to come back, because look, we're going to the AFCON. I want to see Mbala back in the national setup, because with Mbala in the national setup, you are guaranteed clean sheets, even though he does make those mistakes where you'll score an own goal, where you will consider penalty. But one thing for sure, you do know that he does produce good performance. He can keep clean sheets. He is a wonderful player. So yeah, guys, I'm not gonna make this long. I'm gonna keep it short. So yeah, guys, love and leave you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification button to be notified once a new video has been uploaded. Yeah, guys.